was secretly practicing martial arts with bamboo strips, but after just a few moves, his arm got cut by the bamboo. Still, he gritted his teeth and kept going through the pain. When he saw his fellow disciples practicing their footwork, he immediately grabbed a bamboo pole on the scaffolding to copy them. But as he was practicing, he nearly dropped the pole into the courtyard below. Luckily, his arm strength had grown pretty strong by then, otherwise the abbot would have kicked him out of the Shaolin Temple. Since the bamboo scaffolding wasn't finished yet, the abbot wouldn't let him into the courtyard to train, so he had no choice but to build the scaffolding while secretly learning Kung Fu. Then he spotted his fellow disciples practicing on wooden training dummies. He built one himself using bamboo poles, but when he tried to follow along as they spun the dummy, he accidentally got knocked down by the bamboo pole. At the last second, he caught himself with both hands on the dummy. The abbot saw this and was about to throw him out immediately. The man explained that he never actually touched the ground. This made the abbot so mad he kicked at the wooden dummy. As the dummy spun faster and faster, the abbot suddenly forced it to stop. The man took this chance to scramble back up to the roof. To stay at the Shaolin Temple and learn Kung Fu, he had to keep building the scaffolding, but while building it, he was actually learning all of Shaolin's martial arts, though he didn't even realize it himself. When he finally finished all the bamboo scaffolding around the temple, the abbot told him to tear it all down, and after that, he'd be kicked out of the temple anyway. He figured the abbot was just messing with him, so he lay down right on the bamboo poles. The abbot forcefully untied the bamboo poles, but the man just braced himself against the wall with his hands. As the abbot prepared to attack him further, the man easily flipped along the bamboo pole back onto the roof. Then he jumped down into the courtyard he'd never been allowed to enter. He burst into the Iron Head training area, but after hitting just a few sandbags, the abbot blocked his way with his hand. The man just pushed the abbot's hand aside and kept practicing while dodging the abbot's attacks. Suddenly, the abbot stuck out his leg to trip him, but surprisingly, the man kept his balance. This instantly got the abbot's attention. The abbot launched another attack. He wanted to test just how much Kung Fu the man had secretly learned during those 3 years of building scaffolding, but to his amazement, every single attack was cleverly dodged by the man. He even easily broke the bamboo training sticks. The abbot struck him with his palm, sending him toward the most dangerous agility training ground. But using the footwork he'd learned from building scaffolding, he breezed right through it. Even after all this, the abbot still wanted to send him away, because his personality wasn't right for staying at the Shaolin Temple. The abbot had let him build scaffolding at the temple, specifically to give him a chance to secretly learn Kung Fu. Now that he'd mastered the martial arts, it was time for him to leave the Shaolin Temple.